Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I want to do something different it's a request with a viewer. This is her picture. Her name is Tiffany. I have the REM pod set up, the spirit box. So she requested for me to do a spirit box with just like basic her family members, see who would come through, you know, what might be said, maybe come in touch with her spirit guides, any family that's around. And so we just used a picture of Tiffany today and just see what comes through. Can my spirit guides come forward? Will you give me some information about Tiffany? I have her picture set up.
I've been here 150 years.
I've been here 150 years. That's weird. I have this picture set up of my friend Tiffany, and I'm wondering if you can give me information about her. Are any of Tiffany's spirit guides around? Can you give me their names? Can they come forward and say hello? It sounded like it said hello, and then I heard like I'm standing in back, and then it said something like I'm at Tiffany's house. Are any of Tiffany's family here that want to come through and say hello? The REM pod just went on. It sounded like it said hi, and then it was like, you're gorgeous. Who lit off the REM pod? What's the woman's name that's coming through? Are you a spirit guide for Tiffany?
I respect you.
It said, I respect you, and then it sounded something like mother, but it was like an older woman. Is that like a grandmother coming through? What's your name? Can you say Tiffany loud and clear? Are any of Tiffany's past family members here? Who's lighting off the REM pod? Are you a grandmother? If the woman coming through and then whoever's lighting off the REM pod, it says Hazel. That's interesting. Are you a grandmother or something? It sounded like it said yes. Who's lighting off the REM pod? Can you say your name? It said grandmother. And it said Hazel. I don't know if that's related to you. Or if you had a grandmother named Hazel, that would be pretty amazing. Is that right? Your name is Hazel? I heard something about my name. Are you from her mother's side or her father's side of the family? I'm around. What advice would you give her about her life or future? It says Smith. Who's Smith? I'm here. Who is the woman coming through? Is your name really Hazel? They don't like. Are you related to Tiffany?
Hey.
I said, yeah.
Painting's eyes.
Painting's eyes. That's funny because I was gonna say she has really pretty blue eyes. You can see, I don't know if you can see in the image, but they're like really vivid blue. They match her hoodie. Are you talking about her eyes? Whose eyes does she have? Sounds like a grandma. Is this a grandma coming through? Does Tiffany have a grandmother that passed? Is that her spirit guide? Yes or no? Is it Grandma Amanda? You know who I am? You know my name? Contact. Who's contacting? Facts. So you're saying it's a grandma? Are you a spirit guide now? Shop? Why do you say shop? Do you have career advice for Tiffany? I feel like she should be doing something art related. And here's an image coming through. It's kind of hard to see what it is. It looks like sheets, but then I see eyes. I don't know. That's interesting. If you think that Tiffany should be in an art-related career, will you give me a picture of art? I heard like a screeching sound. It almost sounded like someone screaming. Who is screaming? What was that noise? There's an image. It's a person with a robe on and a hood, and they're at a cemetery. It looks like they're looking at a grave. But then there's like flowers, trees. Whose grave is that? It said, I'm just a spirit. Who's in that picture? A grandma. And the REM pod went off. So it's a grandma. She's a spirit guide. It is. Do you want to say anything else to Tiffany or give her advice? It said I love her. And grandma is her spirit guide, yes or no? For sure. Stay in this. Stay in what? Well, that was interesting, Tiffany. I'm going to go listen with the headphones and see what came through, but that sounded really cool. It literally sounded like you have a grandmother maybe that passed and now she is your spirit guide. So if you like the video and you want to request a private session, you can email me at afterlifeadventures2020@gmail.com. I usually ask for a donation, maybe like a minimum $50. People usually pay me a little more than that, but I wanted to put that out there. Magnanimous. But it is a lot of work to do the videos, and then I'm also working on videos for the channel. It is a commitment to do all the work. Thanks so much for contacting me, and thanks for becoming a Patreon member, and I will talk to you soon. Good luck to you, Tiffany. Bye.